Hi, everyone. Here's a short clip of our podcast with founder of Food Rebel and ELIKA015, Elika Tasker. Please enjoy. You've done so many things over the course of X number of years. Teach me a little bit more about time management. What's the secret to you managing this? And actually, dedication aside, what's the secret to time management here?
I believe that it's about knowing every single day what are the 3 things that have to be achieved and committing to that. Because honestly, I live very intuitively. I don't like to be rigid in life because nothing is rigid in nature. In actual, the way that the world is formed, nothing is rigid. So the thing about time management is it comes from a very corporate and left brain philosophy that I've been in that world, and I've been in both worlds, and in F&B where it's like no one even looks at the clock in F&B. So I've seen both, and I do feel like there's a place for both. Not too rigid, but not so fluid. So, but at the end of the day, time management is there because you need to get stuff done. So for me, it's what are the 3 things every day that have to be achieved? Okay. And therefore, within that, I allow myself flexibility. But what's really important to me is health. Because if I'm not able to function optimally, then those things don't get done. If I don't think straight, then I make stupid decisions. If I don't have energy, I can't get things done, right? These are just all huge impacts of not having good health. If I'm not healthy, then the impact of my relationships, because I'm under stress, and everyone under stress works suboptimally. You work at your worst. Even if people say I work well under stress, I work to pressure, get it? But you're not working optimally under that. You're having to dig something from your reserves, but it's not optimal. So for me, in order to get those 3 things done, I have to be rigid about my morning routine. So from 6 till 9 a.m. every morning, that's my time. So for me to wake up at 6 a.m., majority of the week, there's a little bit of flexibility, but majority. So I have an 80-20 rule for life. 80% of the time I do perfection, 20% whatever. So if I'm waking up at 6 a.m., majority of the time I need to be in bed on time. What does on time mean? It means a few hours after sunset. So we're talking about around 10 o'clock. Now, I also come from the corporate background. I remember boasting about, I don't need much sleep, or I'm a night owl, I'm not a morning person. I've also said all those limiting beliefs, and no one is a morning person if they haven't slept. So it's not about being able to wake up in the morning, it's about getting yourself to bed on time. What I realized that worked for me was everything that you want to do in the evening, you just swap it and you do it in the morning. And the beauty of that is nobody else is doing anything between that time, 6 and 9. So you have less distractions. You have this stillness in the air that is so productive. I mean, now they have those 5 a.m. clubs. I'm not really part of the 5 a.m. club. That to me is a bit too early. But the 6 a.m. is about right, because where I believe it should be is wherever you live, where does the sun rise? What time does the sun rise? What time does the sun set? For me in Singapore, that's about 7 a.m. So that bit before that is that window, that glorious window of time. And you see, as soon as that sun's up at 7, you feel that productivity starting to kick in. But for me, that 6 till 9 a.m. is my me time. It's a long time, 3 hours. I mean, I know I can get that down to an hour, but I'm in a luxury that I've designed my life around having that block of time. So that looks to me like I wake up, the first thing I do is have the biggest glass that I can of warm water with a slice of lemon. So I literally flush out the toxins that have been brewing in my body overnight. Then I go from there into my meditation. And I meditate roughly about 20 minutes. And then I do a movement practice. I could go for a run, I could go for yoga. Sometimes when I go for a run and yoga, I tend to do the run and yoga first, come back and do my meditation. So that bit is flexible. If I'm going to the gym or working out somewhere else, because again, I move intuitively what my body needs on that day, then I will meditate first and then I will go out and do it. And then the rest of the time is taking the time to give myself self-love, nice shower, moisturize, take my time to make myself beautiful, which doesn't take a lot, as you can see, but you know, and then I'm good to go. So if I'm up and I'm on the computer and I'm ready to go at 8 a.m., great. But at least I have that flexibility of 6 till 9 a.m. me time. That helps me with my time management. Then I already know what I'm doing for the day, and I've pretty much done probably one of them, because that morning routine is usually one of my essentials for the day. And then I have 2 or 3 things that I absolutely must achieve.
Thanks again for watching, guys, and showing your support to this channel. Now, do me a favor, click that subscribe button, and if you really care enough, add a like as well as comment below. Tell me how I'm doing. I need to improve as well. Thanks a lot.